Hello, folks, and welcome back to System Shock. If my audio sounds off at any stage, I do apologize. I recently had an audio issue where, for whatever reason, my audio was within OBS was inherently in like the red section at the far end of the bar, even though I was silent. Normally, there's a bit of sound there in the mic. I don't know what's causing it, but there's a bit of sound. Maybe it's the static I'm always trying to hide. I'm not sure. Then I unplugged and replugged in the headset and it was suddenly fixed. I did a quick video there and wasn't present there, and it's fine now, but if it flares up again later on, I do apologize. Let me just hide this here. OBS, Steam, System Shock. Alright. Alright, here we are. Someone shot me. Don't think it was comforting. Also, I've seen a spoiler for this. It might have been the guy over there, but nope, it's someone else. Okay, what gun did I just waste? Ah, one of these. That's fine. There's an enemy here somewhere. I have no idea what side it's on. Okay, there's an energy drain mine. Joke's on you! I have no energy! Okay, there's a lot of flying. Nice! Not so tough now, are you son of a bitch? Can't wing it. I think there's some straight up. Yeah. Sadly, it's at such an angle I can't hit it. I would want to take out one of the other ones so I could flee to... this auto opens, it's throwing me off. I would want to take out one of the other ones, so I have a safe spot to flee to. I would also want you to be dead. I'll leave the penetrator rounds. Booyah. Okay, to be honest, that doesn't sound like it firing, it sounds like it's a different enemy firing. Okay, look, I'm gonna switch to the Scorpion, and I'm gonna fucking leg it. Leave a few ticks of this supply, and then I'm gonna fucking leg it. I need to get it to a different spot if I want to open fire on that. I think over here is safer, because, well, I'm kind of inclined to run to over here so I can kill that fucking enemy. It might be safer to run here. At least that mook and the fire over here is gone. May also encourage the enemy to come down. That is not comforting. Okay, there's cops. It's the fuzz! You'll never get me alive, copper! Actually, wait, you weren't trying to get me alive, were you? Never mind. I really wish I had an incendiary grenade. Feels appropriate. The mines are blocking my shots. Wasting rather limited ammo. Okay, at least this is the type of gun where you can just blitz people down. Sadly, I'm nearly out of ammo. a little free with it. You know, it's goddamn hippie with it, you know. Free love, man. And I'm out of batteries. I kind of didn't care for batteries because I thought, I'm fine. I don't need batteries, man. I'm sorry, I'm in a weird mood right now. Fuck it, use it. Thank you. Just wait for it to stop shaking so we can do something. I should switch guns. At some angles, you can hit him, but generally can't hit this guy. Actually, no, I don't have the railgun. Never mind. If I go up there, I can open fire on them, but they can open fire on me, and they're not liable to be blocked by the mines. I don't think there's a timer on this. I don't believe so. Okay. Let's go with the foot chest. Let's make sure, or however you say it. Let's be fully loaded. Shouting level security. Nice. I was doubtful I could actually hit the blighter. Here, can't turn this lift off. Fine, I'm just gonna have to go up and try and... Actually, there's some looting to be done down here, and there's still a bit more to do down here. Also, that ammo there, so there's a bit in here, was for the Scorpion, which I approve of. I can never have too much Scorpion ammo. Surprised that wasn't blocked. Stevens.
To all security maintenance personnel, when the security 2 bots recharge in the maintenance bay, it drains power from some of the auxiliary systems, like lighting and the automatic doors. In an emergency, you can hit the charge interrupt button to bring the lights and door lock back online and reactivate the robots.
Announcement to security maintenance personnel. While recharging security 2 bots in maintenance bay, may notice considerable power drain to auxiliary systems. Lights dim and doors leading out of the room will be locked. Emergency rises and you need power, hit the charge interrupt button. The lights and door lock will be back online, the robots will be revived from their charged sleep. That's gonna be relevant. Say that angrily because it's gonna be painfully relevant.
To all security maintenance personnel, when the security 2 bots recharge in the maintenance bay, it drains power from some of the auxiliary systems, like lighting and the automatic doors. In an emergency, you can hit the charge interrupt button to bring the lights and door lock back online and reactivate the robots.
Forgot about all the flyers here. Okay. Sliding down the wall now. Okay, I need a Scorpion. switch to large slag. Stop! I really want to make a joke here, but it's would probably be considered derogatory, so it's not. Huh? Oh, that's a room. I saw a pun and I just don't want to deal with shit. Ooh. So what's the upgrades? It is 3 different settings. Oh, we'll put it on the best. And no more room. Alright. Okay. I'm still stuck in the joke I decided not to make. Sorry. Slag is another... It's not a polite way of referring to a chick. And that was a fembot. So, large slag for the slag. It's also scrap metal. I don't get the connections. Or molten metal, I don't know. But, well, she's nothing but scrap now, ain't she? Okay, I'm equal opportunity. Well, it kinda makes sense when Dem is here, though it's useless to me. But yeah, I'm equal opportunity my stuff. Oh, that got reopened. Interesting. I'm not sure why. But, yeah. These hands be rated E for everyone. But yeah, I'm kind of, as you probably have gathered, I'm kind of in a weird mood today. It's been a rough day. And when things been rough, I get kind of frisky. Not in a weird sexual way, just I'm just being flavorful. So I need security access. There may or may not be fall damage, there may or may not be instant death. Let's just take the lift down. Yeah, I just get cavalier with my words and the like. But basically what you're seeing right now. Okay, clearly those are ways around. Well, those are the ways you really need to go. Hi. I need to switch away from this gun. I forgot I was still using it. This will do. Bit of a waste there, but I didn't want to switch. Also, I feel wrong not using a shotgun. Feels heretical. B group? Don't have time for this shit. The ship's about to go boom. I don't think this fucks with my aiming at all, but boy, does it not make me excited. You know, to be in a firefight in the middle of it. Thank you, unguarded security office. Okay, it's Mag Pulse. Mine. Mine. I don't care enough to try and loot you. Just in case it has any excess ammo. Already have that. Can't use normal screens. You're not really much of a hacker, are you? If you can only use specialized computers. You're also not much of a killer robot if you can't open a fucking door. Interrogate this! For bang. Okay, Group B access. Now we can use this. Okay, these are on planted landmines. I was very scared for a moment there, because I just tried to pick up a landmine. I should have died. Actually, I'm about to die. And I was about to curse the fates. Well, really myself. Okay, let's just step onto this and position myself right. Now one. Okay, let's snake my way this way. I've never really used these boosters without accidentally doing so. I feel like maybe I was missing an opportunity, but I was just like, you know, winners don't do drugs. Okay, this is called surveillance. Yeah, minor damage this. Death of 1,000 cuts. I keep hearing, your metal group. What about Sabaton? Well, they're not my metal group, but they're the metal group one of the metal bands I will watch. Or is it Undead Corporation? Or is it, you know, Powerwolf? Oh, can I have a rousing, you know, conversation? Ooh, okay. Rousing conversation with Shodan about, you know, is, you know, Embraced by the Flames better in English or Japanese? Yeah. I like it in both. Okay. Because of what happened there, I am going to go around and reload all my guns. So they're at the very least fully charged on something. It doesn't matter what, they have to be full on something. Rather than me just being full of shit. But yeah, I get excited. Some days I'm just in a much better mood than others. Ooh, level 3. Nice. What does this mean? But yeah, some days I'm just in a much more excitable mood and whatnot, and it leads to me being much freer with my tongue and able to think stuff better on the spot, you know? And yeah. It's kind of the rougher days are the best for it, you know? Because when you know, if I hit a high spot, it's tons of fun. And I can't help but think of the guy from Jack and Daxter. The crime boss. The guy Dax refers to as tons of fun, because he's morbidly obese. I've made a joke before, ever so tidy whitey, so I stole it from there. Virus suit. Energy efficient environmental damage prevention. Okay, it's better on energy efficiency now. And it could be all types of damage? Level security. She's got the fancy gun sealed away. Well, we'll definitely want to get that before we go. I'm hesitant to hit that. Let's heal up. Let's grab the pistol. Let's put a bullet in that. Ooh, experimental. It's an experimental gun. Oh, Never mind. Don't need to be concerned. Shodan knows the way. Okay, I couldn't get up the lip there. Actually, fun fact, teacher in school used to call me Lippy. Not sure why. Maybe because my name is Philip. It's got no lip at the end. Or maybe because I'm always pouting. One or the other. Or maybe it's another one entirely. But I think she said it was to differentiate me from the Philip in the other class. Or maybe she was just being a dick. Go anyway. I didn't mind too much. I thought it was kind of cute. Well, maybe not cute, but no, I was fine with it. Like she was, you know. It's been a goat to me, so that's what mattered. Command access. Don't mind if I do. You know, Shodan, you should have done a better job cleaning up after yourself. See, it's hubris that got you killed. Never underestimate your enemy. Especially not when your enemy is the protagonist. Whoa. Okay, that does no damage to them. Enemies that are shockingly unaggressive. Like, they're very slow to move, almost pondering. And that is largely to your benefit. You know, if an enemy's slow to move and whatnot, you really do get an advantage on them. And even a lot of the time, they just don't seem inclined to move. So... okay, we have to jack in here. Yeah, they just don't seem inclined to move. So... oh, here's Diego post-transformation. So I do hope that is one thing sorted in the remake. Is just to fix up enemy, movement and aggression. Because while it does ease up the game, it does kind of take away from it. Then again, is there a higher difficulty? There is higher difficulty to this game. There is higher difficulty. Maybe it's just because I'm playing on normal. Maybe if I was playing on a higher one, maybe it'll be more difficult. Maybe they'll be more inclined to come after me. Or maybe they just have higher damage figures. I don't know. Also, remember that room I could open? It just baited me in radiation back on the second floor. What was that cute little cubby hole for? What was it for? I have no idea. Anyway, we got two new logs here from Madman McGee. Actually, one from Shodan, then Madman McGee. We'll go with him first.
Fellow children of Shodan, a dangerous foe to our society lurks in the corridors of engineering level. Her name is Bianca Schuler, and she has opposed my campaign to bring our Lord Shodan to power. Cyborg Detachment 3, bring this dirty no-tech to justice.
I do love the, their... I kind of wish we got to hear more of Diego pre-transformation, because he was just such a sleazy executive type. It was almost charming, you know? It was almost charming in his sleaziness. You know, I actually rather enjoyed it. Just like, you know, hey, get this, I'm under investigation, shred everything. And it's just like... Firstly, that's evidence. Secondly, just his delivery, everything, I really actually like this. Like, seriously. A dangerous foe to our society lurks in the corridors of engineering level. Her name is Bianca Schuler, and she has opposed my campaign to bring Roy Chodan to power. I want her brought to justice before she has a chance to interfere with her new plans. So our Cyborg Detachment 3 is ordered to scour the engineering level for this dirty no-tech. Pretty close.
My cyborgs. Human infection crawls through the pipes into my fortress. Prepare. Construct solid doors with security sockets.
Let my elite guard stand before the portal to my sanctum
And bathe it in a field of X-rays.
My cyborg's human infection climbs up the pipes towards my palace. I do not intend to allow scum to get so far, but if it does penetrate the fortress on level 8, we must be prepared. Construct solid doors to my throne room, to be controlled by my own security circuits. Inside this room there shall be a detachment of my own elite guard to protect the cyberjack who leads to my sanctum. A field of X-ray radiation will further protect me from intrusion. No, either or. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Before we jack in, wasn't there a Mega Man thing where, yeah, he would shout that before jacking him into, like, the Mega Man Matrix? It's that anime. Saw a bit of it as a kid. Dubbed only. Fuck you. Eat shit. Okay, that is just pointlessly dickish. Okay, I don't mind the retro look of this, but what I do mind is, like, it starts you right on enemies. It's... And I suppose it makes sense that it will be balls hard. But Christ, like, I can't even see the enemy that's constantly killing me. Okay, now it seems not to exist. Maybe it's because it collided with the wall. It's also due to like the style of this. It's hard to make out the actual like which bit you're in and which is in a neighboring bit. Again, that's part of just the style of it. So it will be hard for them to pull off the style and get it looking right, like to solve both issues. But I don't know if there's an issue if my fatigue level gets too high. Well, we'll give him a moment to rest. Not for health to come back. But yeah, it'll be hard for them to pull off that aesthetic while keeping it clear. So it's kind of a one or the other sort of deal. So I look forward to seeing what they do in the remake. But okay, you only get fatigue if you fail. Alright, it's a penalty. That's fine. But yeah, I look forward to seeing what they pull off in the remake. Like, how close did we stick to this vibe, to this aesthetic? You know what they do. Sometimes the enemies look like they're like in the middle of dissipating, but they're actually still active. You got to actually keep that in mind. For me, it's rather easy to actually forget that. Also, thus far, I've seen no reason to switch ammo type. Okay, that was actually a wall. I thought I was just looking at it like a switch from the wrong angle. But yeah, I've seen little reason to switch ammo type. Pulsar can reflect shots. You know, I'm not sure on the value of not using it. Okay, that's just another block. That's helped. Might be doubling back on myself? Yes, I am. Fuck. Where am I to go? Is there nothing else here? That's conceivable. But I don't seem to have gotten none. Okay, this helps not the slightest of figs. Okay, that's not something I can just power through. That's that. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything here. And yeah, that's just a way out. Did I get on down over here? Oh, wait. No, nothing there. No, nothing there. Okay, let's take one last look in here. Because I feel like I'm missing something. It doesn't help that things keep getting turned around, and it makes an old tunnel look new. Like, I know I'm sure I've been down here before, but fuck does it look new. Ah, stop flashing. A random chick streaking on the field, I ask you to stop flashing. No. There is piss all here. Oh, that was a game and not life? No, I don't have a life. I wouldn't know what one looks like. Actually, I'm just like looking over some like past comments I've made, like on Twitter and elsewhere, and I realize how fucking catty I can be. Some chick was posting some pic, and she was a very heavy lady. Like, very jarringly so on the bottom. Like, overall she was heavy, but especially there. And she was like, I think she like had, you know, one of the like baiting like tweet, you know, comments saying, what would you say to me? And it's just like, I think Moto wants to have a word. You know, like the hippopotamus from Madagascar too. Yeah, he has a whole song about, I like him chunky. Yeah. It's just like, sweet Christ. Catty bitch. Oh. Okay, I need to heal up, and I need to save. Maybe not the best to heal up mid-dat, but whatever. No, I bounced pretty much. It's a waste, but sure. Wasting I just used, and that, but c'est la vie. But more than I need, I'm a fucking walking pharmacy. Get your chems here, get them while they're chems. Get them before I do. Okay, can I actually go up here? No, wait, I was already here. Yes, yes, ship, yes, yes. We're all exploding. Just some differently to others. Oh, yes, 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 Shodan. Yes, yes, you're assuming direct control here. Okay, good. I have apparently have security status. You load with this. Even if it does no damage, maybe it can stagger. What's up, jackass? All's fair in love and war. And me being pissed. These are all asleep. Most of these are asleep. They're awake now. Not for long. Now I can't get the song 3 minutes clapping out of my head. Now some it's a song from The World Ends With You. It's Square Enix property. Very catchy song. A lot of the songs are from that game, like. Also, since I thought clapping, I thought of. I know I've heard people using the euphemism clapping those ass cheeks, and it's obviously a sex thing, but it's can't get out of my head now. Yeah, eat it. So, who's the top dog now? Okay, at least that didn't appear on the screen. Turned on notifications last night so I could get let me turn it off. Have the alarm go off on my computer. Okay, you can see the game, you can hear me, you can hear the game, I'm recording. 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 00. Yeah, all's good. But since I turned notifications on, you heard that bing bong there. Cursor keeps pausing. They really steer towards magnum shots, these guys, don't they? Not that I'm complaining, though I need to use my magnum more. To be fair, it's still a solid gun. The enemies haven't really evolved beyond it. Especially given that the current enemies are still giving ammo for it. I suppose I don't need to feel so bad about using slugs. It's just like, I look at my ammo total there and it feels like I have very little. What is it? That's another railgun. Is a good gun. Would recommend it. Yeah, just be careful of killing yourself with it. As always, be careful of killing yourself with your own weaponry. Be it in real life or a game. One thing with a magnum though, can't really stagger enemies. Does tend towards killing them quickly though.
I'm not really sure how much of that last message got through, but here's more info on the bridge. The place is a spokes on the wheel layout. Shodan's mainframe is the hub. The area at the end of the west spoke is the controls to get into the center. Thing is, it's blocked by 3 security force doors. To get through those, you'll have to do some rewiring in each of the other rooms.
Your friends on Earth think they can outsmart me. Do they not realize the magnitude of my intellect? Morris Brocale may have been one of my creators, but I am now far beyond his comprehension.
Yeah. We're not sure how much of that last message got through. I'm working on a scramble to minimize Shodan's break-ins. Here's some more info on the bridge, so listen up. The place has a general spokes on a wheel layout, with Shodan's mainframe in the hub. The area at the end of the west spoke has the controls to get into the center, but is blocked by 3 security force doors. Get through those, you have to do some rewiring in each of the other...
Your friends on Earth think they can outsmart me?
It's pretty much the same.
Do they not realize the magnitude of my intellect? Morris Brocale may have been one of my creators.
To be honest, I don't think she does.
But I am now far beyond his comprehension.
You know, I don't think she gets how smart she is. If you get me. Ooh, military computer cyberspace log. Alright. Basically what I'm implying here is she's not as smart as she thinks. She doesn't actually have a grasp on her own intelligence. Like, I hesitate to call anyone incredibly smart when they're like, herp-de-derp, I'll leave the keys to get through here for anyone to grab. Eh. I'll leave first aid kits for my enemy. You know, I'll leave plenty of even though my minions don't use, mostly don't use them, I'll leave plenty of weapons around for my enemy to use. At least break the stuff down in such a way that you can rebuild them, but I can't. Not unless I have an ungodly amount of time, which you shouldn't be giving me. Basically what I'm saying is I'll make a better Shodan than Shodan. Rig all the power stations. Have, you know, set up a clearance system. You've had a while. Obviously, the shtick is she's insane. You know, but it's just like, there's a difference between insanity and stupidity. She's just huffing her own cyber farts. Oh. Oh, that's dramatic. Like a whole screen just for that? It's like Sam Hell. Okay, I have to approach the other one. You know, find the one I went up initially. I think it's this one. And go get the experimental gun. Just at least see what it is. It could be something fun. There also may be a new enemy here, so I should... play it somewhat safe. Plasma rifle. Should have done that after I'd saved. I was hoping that wouldn't happen, I guess. Let's redo it. Okay, let's... I'm an idiot. Like, that was a solid thing to contemplate, but I should have saved first. Okay, let's... I'm curious. Hmm. Actually, is there fall damage? Femurs of Steel! In that case... Yeah, it's just too high to climb. Still charging. Rocks it. Okay. We'll just say fuck it and continue on. I should have saved. I'm kicking myself that I didn't. Regardless, I know what to do. I can just blitz through it. Also, actually, I saved, didn't I? Oh, sorry, I used, in the other case, I used the first aid kit. So I did take damage here. I'm hoping I won't this time. Yes, I'm shooting a large woman at you. How about thee? Yay, wordplay. Can't remember what that had. Human new. I think this will turn back on the lights. Yes. Sucks for the progress I lost, but oh well. We'll try and redo it and just get it done quickly. Though to be fair, lost progress lost stupidly like that is kind of a running theme for this. I'm too used to having autosaves. In modern games you get spoiled. You've checkpoints, you've autosaves, you have this and that you don't have in some of the older games. So yeah, you just kind of get spoiled.
Message got through, but here's more info on the bridge. The place is a spokes on the wheel layout. Shodan's mainframe is the hub. The area at the end of the west spoke has the controls to get into the center. Thing is, it's blocked by 3 security force doors. To get through those, they'll have to do some rewiring in each of the other rooms.
Your friends on Earth think they can outsmart me? Do they not realize the your friends on Earth think they can outsmart me? Do they not realize the magnitude of my intellect? Morris Brookhill may have been one of my creators, but I am now far beyond his comprehension.
Can't stun lock enemies as easily with the revolver, with the magnum, but you do potent damage, so it's not necessarily a bad trade-off. Sometimes you can find good ammo on them, like I found some 5 penetrator shots on a random gun previously. There, I've pretty much caught up. We'll go... Actually, that is an energy gun, and I've been hesitant about grabbing energy guns thus far, and I feel somewhat hypocritical in grabbing one now. But I feel like, look, it's the gun you get at the end. If you're going to draw an exception for any weapon, that's the weapon you draw an exception for. Wait, what? She still has security? I thought she was out. She's 3% security. But I thought I... Oh, I missed... Oh, I missed the two at the top of the lift. Oh, okay, that's the way I came. Came from. There we go. Femurs of Steel. Okay, it's just here. All right. Yeah, I'm just getting all sorts turned about. Smell the fire from downstairs. Not the, like, it's, you know, the house is burning down sort of thing, but the, you know, the normal fireplace and all that. I love the smoky smell of it. It's nostalgic. We'll get rid of the laser rapier. Then again, we'll get rid of the pistol. You know what, yeah, let's get rid of the pistol. We save, because I may very well suicide again on it. So though if it at least hits a target, I imagine it won't be as suicide-y. Oh, that worked. Seriously. Well, she did say she was going to protect herself with rads. I just didn't think it was going to be these. Fine. Gotta brute force it. Cracked radiation tile. Yeah, it's just a tile for exposing people to rads.
Bridge separation process. Stage 2. Edges charging for firing. All personnel, leave the area immediately.
What a thrill! And darkness and silence through the night. Wrong game, sorry. Basically, I can't help but hear that whenever there's a ladder sequence.
Warning. Bridge separation imminent. Atmospheric depressurization commencing.
Okay, I think Boris Scrambler is working. It'll take Showdown a while before he cuts us off. Listen, when you reach the center of the bridge, look for the primary cyberjack. You can't take Showdown down anywhere but cyberspace. Those computers are so shielded. To destroy them, you'd have to blow the whole bridge. Now, once you're in cyberspace...
Cease your pestering, insect. Accept the coming of your new lord.
You know, we never did deal with the ice. Maybe that's what the drill is for. You shoot at stuff and you drill your way in. Damn you, Palnai. You have no hope. Now she's just descended to sending us taunts and whatnot. Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Having trouble, insects?
Turn and face your execution.
Exterminator. Shit. He is potent. He's apparently he's 2 guns and 2 laser guns. I do hate how he's just a generic enemy ambiance. Oh wait, this is biological infestation. That's questionable. This is an Earthshaker. I may die here. Unfucking damaged. Cyborg 0001. Cyborg of Edward Diego. He's the father of the Diego in the other game. Okay, he's a lot more aggressive now, and I'm glad for it. It's a lot more intense. But yeah, he's double lightsabers. He also has a railgun, I think, and something else. But it's so easy to safe spot in this game. Another thing I'm sad about, but maybe if I scaled up the difficulty, it'll be better. I do like you being able to lean around corners. Something a lot of modern games don't have, for one reason or another. Like, you could do it in Dishonored, but I'm not sure if you could really shoot from it. I just never did. So, yeah. Yeah, so it wasn't him making the sounds. It was these guys. Alright.
Warning.
Drill.
Process.
Please don't
Stage
sue me,
2.
Konami.
Engines charging for firing. All personnel leave the
you
area
can do that.
immediately. Warning. Bridge separation imminent.
The road there's more to
Atmospheric
top.
depressurization commencing.
Okay, I think more scrambler is working. It'll take Showdown a while before it cuts us off. Listen, when you reach the center of the bridge,
I should
look
use
for the
this.
primary cyberjack. You can't take Showdown down anywhere but cyberspace. Those computers are so shielded. To destroy them, you'd have to blow the whole bridge. Now, once you're in cyberspace...
Cease your pest.
I'll face your execution.
Okay, bounces off him. Okay, the fact that it leaves... Also, it's said cyborg of him. Which is kind of like saying it's the zombie of so-and-so, you know? It just sounds odd. Because you'd think it would be this cyborg him, rather than the cyborg of him. It implies a different sort of relationship. Like, it's the corpse of so-and-so. Okay, I probably partially killed myself there. It's probably prudent for me to switch to a scorpion.
Bridge separation process. Stage 2. Engines charging for firing. All warning. Bridge separation imminent. Atmospheric depressurization commencing.
Okay, I think more scrambler is working. It'll take Showdown a while before it cuts us off. Listen, when you reach the center of the bridge, look for the primary cyberjack. You can't take
Full on,
Showdown down
baby.
anywhere but cyberspace. Those computers are so shielded.
Sup?
I'll face your executioner, insect.
Apparently it starts overheating from a single full-powered shot. Christ, you can two-shot him if you full-power it. Oh, baby!
Bridge separation process. Stage 2.
Where have you been all my
Engines
life?
warning. Bridge separation imminent. Atmospheric depressurization commencing.
Yeah, the voice on him. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Maybe one of my keys got stuck.
Okay, I think more scramblers.
I know, I'm sure you're getting tired of
It'll take
hearing that,
Showdown a
but
while before he cuts us off.
let's save. Those are 3 burrowy units that end up coming up. I'll pop one of these. They do heavy damage.
Now face your executioner, insect.
It's critically damaged. But yeah, saying it's the cyborg of him, it's less than saying it's cybernetic him. It's him as a cyborg. It's more like the zombie of him. You know? And I suppose that works for people that were forcibly transformed. I know, it seems weird for someone who kind of more willingly did it. Might be punishing... I was expecting to get punished there for being greedy. But yeah, it's kind of weird, the biological man... if he wasn't here, I couldn't have gone through. This is one way. So, bye-bye, ship. But, yeah, they're just a random blotch of biological infestations is strange. It's like, bye-bye! Awesome! Exterior camera 6C-A5J detects bridge separation from Citadel Station. Station status critical. Sat radius 8.8 kilometers. Report filed ELOG 7.11.72 at 7:51:31. Also, I love just the generic elevator music. It's brilliantly discordant.
2-4601. It's important that you don't forget.
You have entered my domain. Rebecca and Morris cannot help you here. No one can.
Thank you for leaving ammo for my guns around here, by the by. Also, I love, she doesn't give a damn about the other 2 that called up, just those 2. I suppose the Morris one is relevant, because that was one of her creators. Not sure about the rest. They may or may not have been. Exterior camera DA22L detects permanent system failure aboard Citadel Station. Sat radius 4.8 kilometers. Report filed. Dot. Biological infestation. Oh, that's creepy. But yeah, and Rebecca, she's been a constant pain, so it kind of makes sense that she referenced those 2. But at the same time, it's kind of funny. She just completely ignores the rest. Oh yeah. Try to get up to me. You won't get up to me till I say you can get up to me. Maybe you should leave a mine right there. Oh, damn it. I was kind of thinking you'll drop it everywhere. Fine. Problemo. Look, the suit should protect me from those. Explosions are environmental. You know what happens if you go to Explodoland? Is it going to protect you there? Should. Yep, sniping him in the dick. Or, the dick if it's, you know, in his kneecap. Look, we could be going by deviant art biology. Ow. I already had that. Also, yeah, like, thank you for leaving all these upgrades around for me. Also, I'm kind of realizing, like, the thruster boots in this... Like, people were saying that, you know, Prey was trying to be, like, a System Shock Lite, and System Shock Lite, and now that I've actually played System Shock, and not just System Shock 2, I see more where they're coming from. To a degree. And I'm still not entirely sure about referring to the game as such. But, you know, like the thruster system you can use in it to get around. It's kind of as a similar thing in the jump jets. Kinda. But at the same time, I suppose it's kind of a similar thing to a fucking helipack in Ratchet and Clank. Already have that. There's a lot of redundant upgrades, just in case you missed them previously, which is nice. It's kind of sad for people who have been thorough and haven't missed them, but because it's like, oh, an upgrade. No, it's not. I need to be less aggressive. Let's mark it out first. But yeah, it is a nice thing for those who have, for one reason or another, missed things. It allows them to, you know, get caught back up now nice and easily. While it could have opened fire with its right gauntlet, my left, because it couldn't shoot me with both, it didn't want to waste the ammo. Yeah, you're kind of pushed around a little on these, for one reason or another, and normally in games, force bridges are like normal bridges, just made of energy. So this is either physics glitching or a markedly different portrayal of them. Not a condemnation, just an observation. Still getting a ton of Magnum ammo. Sadly, a lot of it's aimed towards the hollow point. Hollow point shots, and I think those are anti-biological. And to be honest, the Magnum is, while it's still a usable gun, it's a slow gun. And to a point, you do want to stun lock your opponents, which requires you putting a lot of ammo downrange, which a Magnum doesn't do. It does heavy damage, but it doesn't put a lot of shots downrange. There's another enemy around here, and I don't want to get ambushed by it. So I sort of Ow. Yeah, Magnum doesn't put a lot of shots downrange. So it does lose out a little. I was just making sure there wasn't another one there, and of course this nearly makes me deep throat its gun barrels. Okay, I found my way out to the maze, but I don't want to go that way yet. I need to hack this first. But yeah, it can put down a lot of ammo, downrange, so it kind of falters there. Which sucks, but them's the breaks. They've kind of got to dull stuff out some way, you know? I'll probably be stopping soon for dinner, but then I'll pick this back up after. I find you just need to cross the wires more and more.
Force door 2 to computer room opened.
I'm looking forward to the, remake. From what the little bits I see on Steam, it looks really atmospheric and a lot more scary. A lot more scary. I probably will shout a bit and get, I'm not faking it. I'm legitimately like, shit. Okay, also that this didn't actually lead to anywhere. It's actual, legitimate, this startled me, I'm not good at faking anything. I will be markedly, probably more scared playing that. Just, the enhanced graphics kind of adding to it. Though, that being said, this has still got me points. I know, it just looked, it looks a bit... I feel like I'm gonna get hated for what I'm trying to say here, but just like... Since it looks that bit more real, it's less, I just feel it'll be more creepy to me. Just, looking at the quaint graphics kind of takes me out of it a little. Not saying it's the game's bad for them, it takes away a little from the horror. Not saying the game's bad, just the quaint graphics take away a little from the horror. Like, why would you have this here? It's not even a trap. Unless Showdown has all along been wanting to be destroyed. Some, leftover part of it. And... Yeah, this is just part of it, It's intentionally leaving flaws. But yeah, it feels like, damn, I have tons of ammo for the pistol. Maybe I shouldn't have dropped it. But, the new gun's fun. Not that I'm really using it, but it's just kind of like you save it for when it's special, You don't bring out the big boy for this enemy. Yeah, it just feels like just the... certainly I'm not condemning this game for its graphics. It probably looked good for the time, and it's a very solid game now. And I can see why the System Shock name is so solid, and why as far as I can see, it has influenced, games even now. Games are still kind of doing, well, maybe it's, they're going a different way in large part, but there's still a big love for it now. It made, from the System Shock, we eventually end up getting Bioshock. And, it's influenced one thing or another. In one way or another. I'm not condemning this game. I'm just simply saying that the enhanced graphics will probably amp up the horror side of it a bit more. Because while I have gotten some scares here, it's just I'm thinking... the environments will look a bit more realistic and will just be more scary from that side of it, So that's all I'm saying. Still, this is a damn solid game. I'm not condemning it in any way. It's simply saying the improved look of it, the how you know, and whatnot. Like, it does look good, and I'm thinking it's just gonna be to the game, to the remake's favor. And it's not like they're getting rid of this iteration. So, at least I damn well hope so. I don't need another prey situation. There's not much security here. Oh, you poor person. Poor son of a bitch. That's the chick that, they wasted away here. I don't know why they couldn't use the button. Maybe they're too battered and broken. Oh, how does the line go now? I'm sorry, I have to go look it up. And for whatever reason, like, sometimes I'll start saying things and I'll start taking on particular affectations. Like, you know, the horseman in, WoW. I'll say end up saying some of his lines in a southern one, while another one of his lines in, at least 75% of it in an Irishie, stereotypically Irishie twang. Your body lies beaten, battered and broken. Like us be your own, fate has spoken. It's very stereotypical. Beware the moors. You know. But, yeah, it's fun. Soldiers will rise, stand and fight. Bring victory at last to this fallen night. I don't speak to any degree of skill in the voices I do. Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. Soldiers arise, stand and fight. Bring victory at last to this fallen night. Oh, I do declare. Oh, my stars and garters. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Burnished platinum paneling. So. Yeah, eat shit, dickwad. Part of the reason I want to be conservative with the energy rifle is because it drains my energy, and I may need the energy for other things. Though they are being rather generous with power stations. Due to the way they open, I would have fallen into the pit. Because it's like opens here, then this one separately starts moving across. It's like completely disjointed to this, which is very jarring. Hopefully in the remake it'll be more sensible of a bridge placement. Because it just seems weird for it to suddenly start projecting itself in the middle. It's not even being projected from the like side or from like over here. It's like separately projecting from nothing. And it's just like, the fuck? There's not even a generator or, you know, anything obvious. Like, you could say, like, sure, it's here and there, but what will be projecting it in the starting from the center? Ugh. Okay, some things only go up to level 1, some things go up to level 2. No! I vehemently oppose that. I vehemently oppose this. these are bound to respawn here. Okay, I'm gonna go for this. To a point, these are more about damage than speed. To a point. I still flashbacks to that bomb corridor. It scars me. Ow. Thank you, suit. You potent son of a bitch. Chain reaction. Fuck. That's the respawno corner. The fuck? Oh, I only saved here.
Force door 2 to computer room open.
Nothing. Ooh, didn't one shot. Why didn't it kill it? Is it because it bounced off like immediately? Bit of a waste of shots, but it honestly doesn't matter. But yeah, my guess is she was probably too, you know, battered and broken to actually use it. Given that they put the teleport out thing right here. It's probably just too injured. Plus there's the guard like right the fuck there, you know? So she did get taken alive as she was anticipating, but she wasn't well enough to take advantage of it. Which is the, you know, great tragedy. She was near to her victory, but just didn't have, you know, potent enough to bring it home. Okay, this inherently can only take 2 less shots than the normal type. Interesting. Whoa, haven't found one of these in a while. I was wondering when we would. Because I was presuming we would. Because why would they make this a once-off deal while making it such a prominent enemy? Like, every time you die, you see one. It's almost a signature thing, you know? Ha! Yeah, in your fucking face. Not so tough now, you forget son of a bitch. I'm to do that. No, I already have that. Already have that. So I'm to do that still in the twang, but it didn't happen. Oh. I'll try again, but now I just feel awkward. Social anxiety. Not so tough now, you son of a bitch. No, no. Sometimes the twang comes, sometimes it doesn't. Well, I think it's just nerves happen. this guy. Christ. Kind of sounds like the courtesy bots in the sequel. The, you know, the weird static thing. The gibbering. You know, the Explodobots. Well, maybe not sound like them. I can't remember what they sound like now. But it makes me think of them. And you know what? That's what it's that's where it matters. Now, that's something important down there, but I'm hesitant in just flinging myself into radioactive waste. I know, shocking. You never know, I could turn into Bruce Banner. And look, I don't have the finances to pay for 7 doctorates. I remember someone making a joke before, you know, Banner wakes up and Hulk's after destroying another city. Hulk wakes up and Banner's after starting another course. Does cost a lot of ammo. Haven't seen the... You know, the assassin or whatever it was with the auto-lock arms. Maybe that's just for... Maybe it was maybe that's just for the remake. I was thinking maybe it was an enemy that was in this and I just hadn't gone to yet. Or maybe it was an enemy that was deleted. That they're thinking about doing and decided against. Because apparently the remake is putting in a gun that, the rivet gun, that, nice, that we didn't get previously, that we didn't get here. They were thinking about it and decided against. We are getting it in the remake, so maybe it's the same there. Knew it. Knew it. There's too many copies left unopened. Bouncing weirdly there. I'm surprised I'm not taking any radiation being in here. I know, it looks like a weird, like, fancy reactor. Which I'm hacking directly. Sounds questionable.
Force door 1 to computer room open.
I'll hack your mainframe. Okay, I've looped around. Ow. I can go in here if I want to grab some extra supplies. Never really used that as the energy shield thing. I probably should, to be honest. One very efficient setting of protection. what enemy was down, was there an enemy or not, and what it was, and yeah, I kind of got frustrated. No, not there. It's tempting to grab that gun, but nah, it's not. Nice. Okay. I'm probably not going to find any respawn points here. It will be weird. But Joe, don't be off the chain, yo! I'm using too potent of ammo. Switch to Magnum. These enemies don't have great health, but I don't want to use a substandard ammo type on them. Liable to get myself killed, that is.
Force door 3 to computer room open.
Okay. I just remembered a really sad manga I saw online, and it's like, no, I'm feeling sad now. Oh, damn it. Should have saved. Still, we got through. We can do it again. I just got sad towards the end, and I failed. My ennui. I knew my ennui would be the end of me. Ah, rhymed. But, yeah, it's a sad one. Guy falls in love with a mortal girl. He ends up confessing to her, but she was kind of on her deathbed at the time and got kind of angry at him. So they never. The last they speak are harsh words, and one thing leads to another, and he ends up getting a second chance. He ends up tumbling down the hill where they first met, and he meets her again. I look at so many of these stories and think, you know, couldn't this just be a coma dream? But anyway, be it, you know, whisked off to a fancy world, or, you know, waking back up in time, you know, going back in time, you know, it's fancy. You know, it could just delusion of the mind. But yeah, she's, you know, he's back there and he's trying to play things out differently. But, there's subtle changes that he doesn't remember. Maybe it's just he's forgotten. Or maybe something else is going on. And it's just generally kind of sad. That's why I've also stayed away from seeing the... I want to eat your pancreas manga. As weird as that sounds, apparently it makes sense. I know. All I know is the girl apparently suffers from some... damn it. Rather fatal ailment. And I imagine it's something to do with the pancreas. Of course, once you do it right once, if it doesn't pull off, you just can't do it again. It's typical. Ow. You forget a step if you slip up somewhere. Okay, we saved right the fuck here. It's like hitting every key but the one I wanted. I was even in delete and shit. I'm still recording, right? You hear me, you hear the game, you see the game. I'm recording 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. But yeah, I want to eat your pancreas. It's another guy falls in love with a terminally ill girl, and it's depression all around. I think it's that.
Force door 3 to computer room opened.
Okay, it'll be easier going back, because while some have respawned, there won't be the same horde. Wasted shot. Just one on my ass. More than one. Well, I got a lot of love to go around. Yeah, it's another guy falling in love with a mortally ill chick. And it's just all around. I read so many romance manga. Not many novels, but yeah, manga certainly. To be fair, it's probably best for me to stay away from romance novels. They tend to be very rapey. And, gotta be honest, not my cup of tea. What can I say? I actually like love. No. Leave that stuff to someone else, huh? Okay, this isn't one of the ones that open when you're right in front of it, is it? No. But, yeah, I'll leave that to someone else. It's not my type. Though, admittedly, plenty, it's probably plays a part in plenty of romance manga as well. The hell? Okay, that's a new type. It's not liable to be immune to the scorpion, though. Could you? Thank you. There's a bit of a travel time on it, so I'm feeling they might make give me more time to move back, so I don't get cleaved by it. Thank you. Even it's elite cyborg. Well, I have to fight the cadre IDs for showdown. Not a fan of that. Oh, wait. Ow. A few wasted shots. I don't know the benefit in coming this way. Still. Okay, whatever. There we go. Shakira. I have 5 Shakiras in my pocket and I'm not afraid to use them. Alright. Okay, I have to go over here. Dinner should be probably done soon, by the by. We're having a late dinner. But, So I will probably have to stop in a bit. For it. It's, you know, better to stop in a bit for it rather than, say, mid-showdown boss fight or mid-ending cutscene. Bugs the hell out of me when that ends up happening. Because it's just like, it's ruining the flow. Can't do storage. Alright. It was just what was in that room itself. That's fine. Okay, it's prudent for me to fully reload. Probably with the most ammo possible. Okay, that's console. Another console. Circuit board slot. Feels like I just said slot, but I said slot. Sorry, sometimes my pronunciation's off even to myself. Apologies. Oh. Yeah, you really should have broke this, Showdown.
Program security breaker installed.
I think the other guy's plan was almost riding on the Resistance's plan without them even knowing about it. Because there's nothing in here I can use. And... yeah. Here's how you do it. Yeah, it's as if their plan was relying on the Resistances. Okay, here's the way in. Okay, she's going for radiation again. And it worked so well previously. I know. I swear I've seen these guys elsewhere. Like, you know, again, they've kind of their signature, you know? And again, those seem familiar too, but I feel like they're just making me take a serious sound enemies. The rads, even with this suit. Imagine trying to do it without it. Ugh. I doubt there's any safe spots in here. I have a few backpacks and I have tons of first aid. I'm gonna have to just rely on that. Pop another one. And we go. Yeah, no, still rads here. It's not just that flooring. Damn it. Calm down.
Program security breaker installed.
Maybe that's an optional thing if you want an easier time with Showdown. Or maybe that opens this door. You have to use it. No, I didn't notice here previously. It seems to be already open on my minimap. So maybe once you get the other three things... No, actually, no, they were sending you in there. It's just they never mentioned the ISO linear chip themselves. so weird to me that Showdown has a biological infestation here. All we saw of her in the sequel was the flesh is weak. You know? It's like fucking Mechanicus. God, this guy's gonna develop like 7 different kinds of cancer. Also, cancer of the bullet at this rate. Okay, I made progress. I need to save it. Ditch where you belong. 85. Jack me in! Put me in, Chief, I'm ready. Also, I'm trying to fire, but oftentimes it just doesn't fire. It's more than a little frustrating. And sometimes the controls get reversed. Like, I'm going backwards right now. I don't have a forwards key. Maybe my integrity wouldn't fail if I could actually pilot. Okay, why the hell do I not have controls? Trust, climb, dive. Okay, let's see. X. Okay. Okay, just casually stroll forwards. Casually stroll towards life. Yes. Okay, it really wants me to go this way. Okay, now I can control. Just sometimes you jack in wrong. Sure, we'll go this way. I don't know, it's a Technicolor nightmare. This is a hellish color. I'm sure Shodan's this way. Nice music. The fuck? Okay, yeah, this is definitely Shodan. Could you keep firing? Okay, that didn't help me in the slightest. Can I jack out? I want to go home. Look, I'm... Presumably she hacked me back. think I'm going a different way. But my controls are wrong. Oh no, no, I've got controls now. Okay, what are these blue things? Turbo. I feel now would be appropriate to make a reference to the other thing, but you know, Wreck-It Ralph. But I only watched the first movie and I was rather unaffected by it. I think it was kind of background noise when I was hanging out with friends. We just put something on in the background and I saw bits of it then. Know someone on Twitter that's rather in love with, who rather loves it, and felt the sequel was trash. It breaks the rules of its own setting, it assassinates characters, you know, the works. Which is rather depressing, honestly. Also, blocked by ice defenses. That's just shit you can never get, it seems. Then again, maybe it's rewards for if you're on higher difficulty. Not sure what turbo is. It could be general haste, it could just be a speed increase. I don't... Okay, fuck you, game. Can't save. But yeah, it could be a speed increase, it could be... general haste. It's just a speed increase. I was hoping for like Final Fantasy haste. Well, actually no, not Final Fantasy. Just, you know, Bloodlust from WoW. That would be nice. Whoa! Despite all my rage, I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. Prepare yourselves, the bells have tolled. Shelter your weak, your young and your old. Each of you shall pay the final sum. Cry for mercy, the reckoning has come. Once I find my way out of this maze. Okay, look. Recall. Wait. I need heal. I need heals. Thank you. I'm hoping I can do it this time. I never did unlock those other bits on the security level, did I? I never could find the security computer for them. Or if I already had, I couldn't find my way to the unlock. Okay, it's pretty red down this way. It's not the way I went previously, but maybe it'll work. Oh, wait, somewhere new. Fake ID software acquired. Better shield. Let's look up what fake ID does. It allows you to trick ice barriers and tinking authorized user with full access. There's only one in the entire game. Seems maybe you do use the drill? Yeah, it's an ice drill. But some will actually counterattack you. You can get to level 8 here, apparently. But yeah, there's apparently plenty of upgrades within Showdown. So yeah, apparently you can take your time actually reaching her. Yeah, there's actually no time limit this time. I'm sorry, you can only laugh at that. You get a one shot, you know, make or break, and already at it. So if I encounter any others down here, I'm not gonna get pissed off. Actually, I'm starting to think maybe the important thing here is not to fight Showdown. Maybe you actually have to go around her. Maybe Showdown herself is too potent. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's over! They offered you a nice, boring job at Traptwell. Never occurred to you to take it. Old habits die hard. Tetracorp. Okay, that's cute. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, but congratulations, completed System Shock. Hit escape to view the credits. How long it took me? Apparently just shy of 5 hours. Lies. I killed 716. I regenerated 41 times. My difficulty index was 16, I think. Yeah, it was 16. My score was 136. Without commas, it's hard for me to tell. I think it's 1,360,735. Sounds right. It's very much like, oh look, I'm very much a child of a different time, and I was born in '95. I'm 24 this year. I'll be 25 later this year. I'm very much a child of a different time when this was made. What this is, you know. When was this made? When was this made? System Shock. I'm also realize I am against the clock here. It was made in '94. It was actually made a year before me, and it's very much just looking at the end credit, like the ending cutscene there, and thinking back to this first one. It's very much based with a very particular like time period and aesthetic in mind, and to a degree that would age it, but it's kind of adorable. It's cute. I actually really like the look of it. You know, it's salt to fries. You know, I can't hold it against it. I find it quaint. I find it. It feels condescending, but you know, I just gotta love it. You know, it's just like come here, you silly yoke, and just hug this shit out of it, you know? Like, it's just, you know, I can't hold it, you know. I just gotta like it. Also, remember when the cops burst in the opening cutscene? What was, you know, I feel that was a nod to something else. I keep thinking either RoboCop or, like, Judge Dredd. Those are the two I keep seeing. Also, I feel I'm talking too loud. Apologies, I have terrible audio control once I get excited, and I have been off today. You know, and I'm also panicking about time, so I get amped up. And it throws me off further. But yeah, it's... I know, it feels like, yeah, again, it's, again, appeal to that, like, time period, that thing, you know, that aesthetic, that, I can't think of the right phrasings, the words are escaping me. If you can think of what you think I'm trying to get at, please let me know in the comments. Do include a timestamp so I can, you know, check what you're referring to. But, you know, but yeah, it's just like it's clearly appealing to a very particular thing, and I just gotta love it for it. It's not that it's like, oh, appealing to my childhood kind of thing, but it's just, I know, it's some old thing that looks really, you know, cute. No, I feel it's, again, condescending to say it's cute to me, but it's just like, I know, I just can't help but like it, but I can't help but love it, you know? You know, it's... yeah, that's just where I stand on it, you know? So yeah, for basically anyone wondering, I highly recommend you give this game a go. Don't just watch me play it, go play it yourself. It's plenty of fun. And I also want to thank everyone who worked on this in any capacity. Thank you for it. You made a great game here. And thank you and good night. You made a great game here, and I wish you all the best. Bloodshot Pizza Box, Caffeine Overdrive Sorrow, Embrace the Chaos, Bart. Don't have a cow, man. But yeah, I wish you all the best, and everyone who worked on this. It was a fantastic game, and I hope you're doing well now. But yeah, it clearly has a very particular time period and whatnot in mind, and I know it feels like it played into that wholeheartedly, and it's just, I know, I just got to, you know, admire its, you know, admired for it. You know, it's, you know, it just, I don't know, again, it's, I suppose, I feel condescending against it, but it's just, I guess it's kind of quaint, it's kind of cute, you know? But yeah, I do wholeheartedly like this. It has been a solid game, and while I have been excited to move on from it, because I really do want to try out Halo, I've heard great things about it. Some negative things, but I've heard at least the early 3 are solid-ass games. Maybe the early 4 are solid-ass games. And they apparently were, I imagine they were influential to one point or another in their own way. And I've only tried a little bit of Halo before, a bit of multiplayer. And so I have been excited to move on to that and play that. But I am glad I played this, stuck with this and played through it. It's a solid-ass game, and I do recommend people to give it a go. Give System Shock 1 a go, give System Shock 2. They are different games. Obviously, the one's System Shock, the other System Shock 2. But they do have their own different things. There's no cyberspace in 2, and it's got the more, like skill system. It is a skill and stat system to it. It's got that more RPG thing to it. Well, this is more of a straight shooter. Tumbleweed rolls by, but yeah, I do got to like both games, and part of me feels like just because I've just finished it right now, I think I prefer, damn, I was gonna make it steal a joke. Um, I think I prefer System Shock 1. I think I prefer System Shock 1, but I'm not sure. The joke I was going to steal, a guy was joking that originally they were going to do a different ending to System Shock 2, where the soldier, instead of saying nah, he's bro dance before showdowns, and then, you know, skates away on a skateboard. You know, I think he breaks like showdown screen with it. It was a complete joke. It's just a guy on Twitter made it up, but it's hysterical, and I want to see that. Because bro downs before showdowns is a hysterical phrase. It is just fun to say. But anyway, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, and I do hope you join me again soon. If there's anything at all you'd like to tell me, please let me know in the comment section below. But do keep in mind, firstly, the backlog. Secondly, firstly, the backlog. Secondly, I don't remember what secondly was going to be. Oh yes, I think it was just to give me a timestamp if there's anything in particular you wanted to refer to. Because by the time this comes out, I won't remember. And even if it was coming out sooner, like, I blather on. I'm sorry. I say a lot of shit I wouldn't be able to remember at all, even not long after. I'll remember bits here and there, and I'm sure I would have a panic attack about them. But I won't necessarily remember it all or well enough to really comment on. So if you can at least include a timestamp, I can at least check what I'm talking about. It does help. Or if there's a particular point you want to refer to, just include a timestamp. Otherwise, like, there's been many a comment and it's just been like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I want to respond, but I don't know. And it's kind of awkward. But yeah, I highly recommend System Shock. It's a solid-ass game. I can see why people love it so much. I can see why it's been as influential as it has been. It's a solid-ass game. And it's clearly made with a particular time period of sci-fi in mind. Kind of almost, I want to say, love letter to it. At least the little points that I noted. I was never, I wasn't part of that scene, so I'm sure a fair bit of it's gone over my head. But it was beautiful what I saw of it, And I know, I just can't help but like it. I just can't help but like it. It's not like it's appealing to my childhood or something, but there's something about it. It just feels beautiful, it's either, I don't know, it's one way or the other about it. Maybe, a part of me feels it's, wholehearted. It's not just being tongue-in-cheek about it. Well, another part of me is, maybe it is being a little. It's hard for me to know. But I love it all the same. I just love it all the same. So, if there's anything you'd like to tell me that I missed, feel free to let me know, though I have saved over any point before that checkpoint. Where I can go back. So, I'm sorry, I probably won't be playing through the game again, but feel free to let me know anyway. And I can commiserate. It's sad that I won't be seeing it. Anyway, till next time, I hope you've enjoyed, and next time I'll be coming back with Halo 1, or Halo Combat Evolved, the anniversary, the Master Chief Collection. I'm not sure will I be doing it on retro graphics or not, or classic graphics or not. Part of me feels I should. Maybe switch between the two, if you can switch on the fly. Part of me feels like it's only appropriate for my first time into the Halo series, for all the games to play on, play on classic graphics, and just see what it used to look like. Apologies for the disgusting sound there. I nearly choked on my own tongue. That would have been a fantastic end. Showdown's revenge. Till next time, folks. Love and peace, baby. Keep watching the skies.